Hi, good afternoon, team. Today I will be presenting to you a proposal for a department reorganization of the Environmental Preservation Community Outreach Agency, for which I am the director. We have the impending retirement of the senior manager, Judy, who has been at the agency for many, many, many years. And because of that, I thought it would be a good time to assess the functions, the duties, the responsibilities, the skills, the performance, and the outcomes of the unit as a whole, and see where we can maybe find some efficiencies, be more effective, improve in some areas, and hopefully find some savings. So some of the problems and challenges that I have identified during this assessment obviously is what to do about the impending retirement of Judy, the senior manager. I have identified that existing jobs in the structure do not meet departmental needs or goals. There is an ineffective distribution of functions. So right now there's 3 teams that manage projects from A to Z and have to do everything, and they're not really skilled in everything. So I think that there's an ineffective distribution of the functions, and therefore that has caused there to be staff underperformance, low morale, there's negativity, and so I think things need to be shaken up and restructured to improve in those areas. And then we also have some relatively high personnel costs, which hopefully we can find some savings to do some other things. So what are some of my proposed solutions? So my proposed solution, the main immediate thing that needs to be done is to search for a replacement for the senior manager position. So I would like to replace Judy. I don't believe that either Sally, Alfred, and especially not Henry, have what it takes to replace her. So I would like to search for a replacement for that position as soon as possible. I have created a job ad, and it's ready to be posted if I get the approval from you today. Then I would like to leverage the strengths, experience, and skills of the existing staff by functional area and restructure the department into 2 functional areas. One would be technical operations, and the other would be community outreach. So we would have two teams for each of the functional, 1 team for each functional area. Then I would like to terminate the recently hired Henry, who was hired as a supervisor. He's been a problem since day 1. He lied about his experience. He's been underperforming. He's just been a problem, and we need to terminate him. He hasn't been getting anything done. So I think that we can find some savings there, and that would get us down to the 2 supervisors, Alfred and Sally. Alfred would be the supervisor of the community outreach. He's been at the agency for many years, has a lot of experience, has built some great relationships, and has some really good partnerships in the community. I believe that he can, although he may be retiring soon, he still has some time to give and to pass on some of his knowledge and his relationships to some of the others. Then I would have Frances and Ingrid, who previously reported to Henry. They would report to Alfred in community outreach. I think Frances would be fantastic in focusing only on community outreach. She's got what it takes. Edgar is fantastic in customer service and outreach as well, but he can do it remotely, and I'm proposing to allow him to work remotely, where he can do all of those things by phone, by chat, by internet, by email, etc. And that way he doesn't have to have the long commutes, and he can be more effective in those areas. And then Ingrid will be providing support to the community outreach team. And then what I would propose is we can have her get some training. She may be able to start venturing into some more social media type community outreach. I believe that she would enjoy that, and maybe we can bump up her salary. I think she's underperforming because she's underpaid. So I believe that that's something that we could look at in the future. And then on Sally's side in technical operations, you would have Carl, Douglas, who reported to her previously, and then Gina would be moved under Sally. Gina has experience in both areas, but I think that she would be better. She would add more value in the technical operations team than in community outreach. She's a little bit negative, so I think that her negativity would be better contained in the technical side. And she's good at it, so I think that she could also help develop some of the other staff members with the knowledge that she has. So then, again, the structure would go from 1 senior manager, 3 supervisors, and the staff to 1 senior manager, 2 supervisors with 3 staff each. We would save over $100,000 under this proposal. The proposed focus structure by functional area would prove to be more effective and efficient due to new performance and outcome-centric redesign. Supervisor and staff roles would be clarified and refocused. redundancies would be eliminated, costs are reduced by over 100,000, information flow and decision making will be more effective, and community partner and stakeholder satisfaction will improve. Thank you and have a nice day.